Hello, Mr. Desal. I watched three TED Talks, and two of them were about success, and one of them was basically a motivation for the way you should be in life. I'm gonna speak about that one first, and the motivation TED Talk was about this one guy who survived the plane crash, and while the plane was landing and he was inside and thinking that he was about to die, um, he thought of many things that were ahead of him in his life and things that he should have done differently. And when he survived, he summarized these things, and he realized that those are the three things that he should live by. So the first thing was that there should never be negative energy present in you. You should make every negative situation, turn it into a positive situation. The second one was that act on what you want to do in life. Don't ever let your ego take over you, because you never know how long you have left to live. So whatever you want to do in life and your goals in life, you should get them done. You shouldn't waste time. And the last one was, when you grow up, because this man was a father and he really thought that his life was over while he was in that plane. So the third thing that he came up with was that when you grow up and you have kids, you should be the best parent that you can be, and you should care about your kids before anything. Well, obviously with your family. Okay. The other TED Talk was about what leads to success. This was a video done by a psychologist from China, and she was a teacher, and she decided to become a psychologist to see what leads to success in life. So her and her group of workers did several tests um, be, um, between many groups of individuals, and that each had a specific field of work, and they wanted to see which individual and the characteristics of that individual in each field um, would need to have or to stay in their job and to do the best at their job. And they found out that the driving characteristic in a person to be successful in their field of work is grit. And grit is passion, perseverance, and patience for you to reach a long-term goal that you've set. And grit is a characteristics that people have who believe in themselves, and it's something that it's a characteristics where you stick to what you want to do in life, and you never change that, and you always work harder and harder to becoming better towards your goal. So that is what she found out to be the characteristic of success. I also watched another video about success, and this guy also did a series of tests, and this was the third video I watched. He also did a series of tests, and he found 8 things that one has to do for them to be successful in what they want to do. So he said that you must have passion for what you want to do, you have to work hard for what you want to do, and you have to focus. You also have to focus. You have to focus hard on what you want to do, which also contributes to working hard. You have to come up with good ideas. He brought up Steve Jobs and how successful he was just because of how good his ideas was. So that was his support for having good ideas. And he also says you have to be good at what you do and what you want to be successful in. And you also have to push hard for what you want to do and be successful in. So these are a bunch of tips that this person gave us, because he asked several successful people that he knew around him what they did, and he analyzed exactly what all of them did, and he saw the similarities, and then he brought up all these terms that you have to follow by to be successful. But the question I have for these people in general is, I mean, for the one who survived the plane crash, I mean, how 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 can you not have negative energy if, something really bad happens to you? And how can you turn that into positive energy all the time? Like, I don't really think that it's that easy to turn around negative energy. That was the one question I had for him. And for both the success people, for both the success TED Talks, um, well, the main basis for how to be successful was being hardworking and having passion for what you want to do and all that. And I agree with them completely. So I mean, I kind of knew that already, but I wanted to know um, exactly how they thought of it, and I agree with them completely. Thank you.